I don't know how much water that can take.
It can, you look, you cannot. This water is supposed to flow.
I don't know how much water this
You
can
can
take.
create like a dam there when you don't have the resource. Hi, uh, good afternoon. I am at the Pan African village and tracing some of the areas that got water, or what I call the waterways. So as you can see, this section is all the way leads to the bridge that was built not long ago. So this is a real waterway, and I want to show you something here. So when the water gets to the bridge, as you can see, it goes under the bridge. The water goes under the bridge through the side, and you can see that there, yes, and then go through down here, then all the way this side, then it goes through this side. Now let me show you the other side. So I'm on top of the bridge, then the water goes under the bridge and comes to the side, and then straight into the other side of the road. But you can see that we don't have proper road networks and all that. So this is an indication that there's a waterway this side. And I'm taking you to another section where we have too much water on the road. Yes, as you can see, the other side of the bridge also, the bridge got two sided areas that the water comes through. So from here, so this is the second part, and you can see the water comes under the bridge. Now this water from the bridge goes direct to, there's a stream from this side all the way past the Asebu town and all that, but I want to tell you or show you the challenges that we are having there, and sometimes why people behave that way. I'm taking you to that other side. So this area supposed to be a road, and you can see from the other side of the bridge when I showed you, so those issues from the top there, when it rains heavily, the water comes direct to this side. So this initially is supposed to be a road, and you can see, and now it's not conducive for anyone to drive through. Going through this side, I'm going through this side, and you can see from here all this place initially when I started working in the Pan African village for certain clients. This place has been an issue, and they are still facing this problem. But this side actually is not, from my investigation, it's not part of the Pan African initiative. But what worries me is it's actually a good trace for the water to easily flow. But I'm going further and show you where someone built his houses, and now you ask yourself that where do they want this water to go? Because you can see this place supposed to be a road, but because it's also a form of waterway, when it rains and even during the dry season, still the water from the top there comes all the way here. Yes, and this is it, as I indicated. So from the bridge where I was standing, all the water coming from the top there under the bridge that I constructed flows. You can see very deep. See where my boot is? Very deep. Oh, now I'm right. You can see my boot has finally been submerged under the water, and you can see, and I'm taking you, and you ask yourself that what sense do we get from building right on the waterway? You can see very deep, and this now it's not motorable anymore, even during dry season, because the water don't get anything. And you can see where a whole house is, because this section here is supposed to be a water way, and you can see from here. So people don't use this section anymore, and you ask yourself that where now should the water go? Because you can see from here the whole place with water, as indicated, under the water from the forest, and people don't mind getting all this from here. So you ask yourself that why do we go to that extent of now blocking the water? Because I'm right direct inside the water, and for me, I don't see any important thing going through that, and people buying clothes at the water area. So I'm coming. I will be interviewing the gentleman that when I met him for the first time, he was telling me how qualified he is. He's a qualified construction carpenter, builder, and all that. And you ask yourself that when he bought this place, he knew it was on the waterway, but he decided to build his house along or right inside the waterway. So let me find out from him why he decided that. Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
there's I don't know what this, the space over here.
Yeah, this also like a stream, there's it holds a lot of water.
Make a trench and bring some of this water over there.
Yeah.
But
Because if you're going to dig a big, let me say a hole to contain that, then it's going to be very big. But also, you have to find out whether someone owns that property there. Because now, it's on the, you can see now, and you are also suffering. You are also suffering now.
oh my God, I'm suffering.
You are suffering.
Big time.
Yeah, you are suffering because if it was me, I don't know how much you spend for the land, but as soon as I saw that, because I remember you were telling me you are a construction, expert and all that. Yeah.
This was in the dry
Season, yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't find out about this until maybe a year after. I've been here 2 years.
Yeah.
I know there was a water line.
Yeah.
But I didn't know there was so much water. And now that I put that there, the water can't go that way.
Yeah.
Right? And that's going to be higher. So
now, okay, no, you can raise that section, but the question is, what about your patio, the porch? Because look at the level of the water. Yes.
Water. This is what I'm saying. This water is not going to be here when I'm done.
You're going to block.
I'm going to block that off.
And how are you going to do that? It's going to be a challenge.
With
Yeah, but and then the water stays behind.
Stays over there in that property. That's where it's coming from.
So it's going to be a real
The
challenge.
water is going to stay on that property where it's coming.
Because I'm surprised that this fellow there saw the challenge you are going through
Don't worry about that fella, man. That fella ain't got nothing to do with anything.
and decided to build because he built this not long ago.
He ain't got
Yes.
nothing to do with anything. Right? He doesn't have anything to do. The guy bought his land and is building on his land. It's got nothing to do with anything. The water, all of this water is coming from over there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if the water is coming, let's say from the west,
You put a bridge there, and you put a bridge, and you're channeling all the water down here because of that bridge.
no, let me tell. There, when you look at that side, let me point to the west side. There are streams and streams and streams from all the villages before the Pan-African village. So you want to tell me that before even we started building, though this water when it rains still flows. Its house is way, and this is the way that goes to the other stream next to Asebu.
There was no water going through there to the stream back here.
Yeah.
There was no water going there. The water doesn't go that far.
So yes, no. There's a stream that will take you
I know
there
the
for you.
stream.
There's a stream.
The stream.
That stream take its source from here.
The stream behind Byron.
That
Stream behind
that
Byron.
one goes and this one also
It's way
goes.
over there. There's no stream that goes down there.
They,
The stream.
no,
doesn't go down there.
they are aware. This people that farms here knows that